Hey, baby. I saw that.
Oh no. Hello, doggo. Yeah, let me in.
How was your day?
Good, baby. How was yours? What you got there?
Chicken laksa with tofu puffs. Most important.
Yum. Hey, babe. Do you want a beer? It's a bit frothy.
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 Frothy. Not frothy. Okay.
Yeah, frothy.
Meanwhile, no tofu puffs. Slightly disappointed. Should have gotten the seafood one, and then I would have had fish cakes, and I would have been happy. But oh well.
Should have got mine. It's way good.
So that dinner was not as good as what I'd hoped. I got about halfway through my laksa and I had a spoonful and there was a bit of chipped plastic in the soup. So that was a bit sucky. They offered to make me a new one, but I'd finished half of it and I didn't feel like eating much more anyway, so I was just like, no worries. They obviously took it off the bill, thank God. But yeah, like I felt it in the roof of my mouth and I just figured it was a piece of bone from the chicken or something, and then so I pulled it out and went to put it on the plate and I was like, oh, what the hell is that? Yeah, so that was a little disappointing. As you can tell, I am still sick. Definitely feeling better than yesterday. Like the sinus headaches are very slowly calming down. I've had a bit of a awful cough today. I'm hoping that will calm down because the baby shower's in 2 days. So tomorrow, basically Blake's got his quotes, so he'll have the car. So while that's happening, I will hopefully feel well enough to, you know, not be too tired. Finish the decorations for the baby shower. So if you watched the last vlog, I kind of started them. I did a little bit of work on that today, like this afternoon, before I scheduled the quotes for Blake. But for most of today, I felt really horrific. I didn't even get up till probably 10 o'clock in the morning, which is when I made my juice. Blake is doing something with the truck now, and then he's going to walk Ziggy while I go to bed because I'm tired and I don't want to be sick for the baby shower. It's almost 9 o'clock, so I'm just going to go brush my teeth, moisturize, try and get rid of this dryness. It's really gross. It's really, really bad. But yeah, take my supplements and go to bed. Let's everyone just keep fingers crossed that I will feel better in the morning, because that would make me so very happy, and that I will sleep well tonight. That is also the other thing, because I've not been sleeping well since I've been sick. It's been quite horrific. Good morning. I don't know if I sound any better. Oh, my hair's beautiful. But I definitely feel better. I have been, however, awake since about 3 o'clock this morning. Yeah, I mean, I still sound terrible, but I can half breathe through my nose, which is an improvement. My face doesn't hurt, so my sinus headache's kind of gone now. My cough is still horrific. It sounds terrible, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, I'm getting there basically. So this morning I'm making potato cakes. For some reason they just kept coming up in videos that I was watching, just randomly. Like I was watching a vlog and this vegan made these delicious looking potato cakes, and then I was on Pinterest and potato cakes came up. So there's this recipe that I'm actually making right now. So it's potatoes. I put spring onion instead of regular onion, but spinach, egg and almond meal with a bit of salt and pepper. And some garlic, and that's it. So I'm making those for breakfast, and I'm going to have some eggs with those. They smell incredible, actually, but I'm pretty stoked about that. Once I've finished eating breakfast, I'm going to get more decorations done for the baby shower, and I've got to finalize the guest list so I know how many people I've got to cater for, and I've got to make a shopping list because I've got to go food shopping this afternoon when Blake gets back. But as the quotes get done, he just fills them in the calendar, and then I send them off to all of the people. So I'm hoping to get them all done by the time he gets home so that I can just have lunch with him and then go off and do everything that I need to do to be prepared for the baby shower tomorrow. And I want to do all of that without pushing myself too hard, because obviously if I do that, there is a chance that I won't be well for tomorrow, which is not what I want. So just kind of taking it easy. I want to listen to some music, and I want this to be a fun day. I don't want it to be a chore. So yeah, I think starting the day with potato cakes is probably the best move so far. I've got my letters cut out, so this is going to be the cake topper. I'm still going to get a Stanley knife, or whatever you want to call it. Box cutter, I don't know. Just to, cut out the little spaces in the B and the A and the Y and the E. And these are all the letters for the banner. So I've done it so it goes blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red, blue, yellow, red. But it's going to say, Mary's having a little lammy. And I've got a few trees that I cut out the first day that I started doing everything. Yeah. Here we go. So I've got some trees. So some of these will be part of the cake topper, and some of these will be hung up on the banner as well. And the next thing I have to do is cut out some sheepies. So I'm actually thinking that I'm going to have a white one, definitely, for the cake topper. And I might do a couple of white ones for the banner as well, but I'm thinking at least one rose gold one. At least, maybe 2 or 3. Just because rose gold is fun, and I do have quite a bit of the rose gold paper. And then when they're cut out, I'm actually going to paint their little faces. So I'm going to paint their faces and their legs black. So yeah, it's actually going pretty good. It's only 9:20, and I have done all of this morning. Pretty stoked. These colors, I kind of chose them because they're neutral and they're not black and grey, because I am so sick of everything neutral being black and grey. I just don't like it. It's not me. It's not Blake. Where we like kind of, I wouldn't say earthy colours. I mean, Blake definitely really likes greens and wears browns and stuff, but to me they're neutral, like I like colours like this, like blue and yellow. Like I love mustard yellow, and I love terracotta orange and burgundy and green and turquoise and stuff like that. To me that's neutral. I don't know. But anyway, the colours that I've chosen are really similar to the colours that were on our wedding invitations. And the font, when we chose it because it's a nod to Wes Anderson, because we kind of wanted our invitations to look a little bit Wes Anderson-y. I should probably show you actually. Hang on, I'll go grab one. So we actually made these ourselves. It took a while for us to make these, and also to make all the decisions about the different fonts and that sort of thing. We saw this picture. So Hanging Rock Hall is where we had our wedding, and it's an absolutely beautiful location. I highly recommend it. Although you do have to be willing to be very far away from literally anything. We actually encouraged most of our family and friends to camp, and we were nice and close to Lismore, like I think half-hour drive, which is where Blake's family lives. And Blake's parents are I think they're in their late 70s, possibly. I'm not entirely sure. But, you know, they couldn't really drive and stuff like that. So, but, you know, he's got 7 brothers and sisters. So between all of them, they made it happen and got his parents there. But anyway, do recommend the location. It was really, really beautiful. But that picture was on their website, and we couldn't find a cartoon of anything that looked remotely like this that we really liked. So we just thought, oh, we'll just use that. So that became the front cover, right? And then we decided to make the invitation. Now, the invitation itself, look, see how detailed this is? We made, well, when I say we, Blake made the map. All of these little drawings that you'll see, I hand drew just as an example, and I came home from work one day and Blake had scanned them into the computer and cut them out using Photoshop and put them in. But he did this entire map, I'm pretty sure using Google Maps. He made this little compass as well, and this map as well, which he superimposed on there so you could get an idea. And then we knew that there was a few things going on, so we wanted to be able to articulate that. So I wrote all of this, including like accommodation options, just anything that people needed to know. And then I made the timetable. Now, Blirafest is what we called our wedding because Blake and Team Blirafest. See, you get it? Lovely. Anyway, and because our wedding was very much about, you know, getting the people that we love and want to basically feel supported by, going into, you know, this huge commitment to each other. We wanted to kind of feel supported by them and get them involved. And, you know, that's the thing. Some people love to be involved with helping out with weddings. Some people don't. And we never wanted to make anyone feel pressured that they had to help us set up or anything like that. But a lot of people just really loved the fact that it was that community style wedding. And we really wanted that because it was really important to us to feel supported. So we made it a community style wedding. We tried to make this timetable that was easy for everyone to understand. I'll see if I can zoom in. That there is little Ziggy, all excited for his parents to get married. And there's like little hammer and a little spanner and some flowers, and there's a sausage because we had a barbecue. I drew these little cute little love hearts, which Blake really wanted on there, so we put them on there. There's us doing yoga. So on the day of our wedding, we actually had a yoga class first thing, which was heaps of fun. And then we had the vows, and we had some outdoor games and antipasto. So there's croquet, which I thought was pretty cute. Dinner and dancing. And then there was the Sunday, which was breakfast and pack up. The trees Blake did himself as well. He found them on something else and cut them out on Photoshop and superimposed them on there as well. Anyway, I really do love our wedding invitations. You definitely can say like they're unique because we did make them ourselves. But I would say if you're going to do this, allow a lot longer than you could ever expect to do them. Make sure you have a good idea in your mind of what it is that you want them to look like, but also be flexible in that. It was a lot of fun. It means so much to us that we were able to express everything that we wanted to in exactly the way that we wanted to. And, you know, I just know that I've never seen an invitation like this before, and I'm probably never going to again because it is a lot of work. But it was very much us, and, you know, we put a lot of heart and soul into our wedding planning, and everybody who came to our wedding just told us how much they adored it and how much they loved, you know, the community aspect of it and how everyone came together for us. And, you know, that to us was the most important thing. So we were really happy we were able to capture that aspect for us. And we did really have a beautiful day. I could always show you. Let me know if you want to see the vows. my nanny wasn't able to come at the very last minute, so my neighbour managed to film our vows. So if that's something that you want to see, let me know. I can at least show you a little bit of it. Oh, also, if you want to see any photos, go to Justin Marr Weddings. He's our photographer. He's a freaking legend. You'll be seeing him in a couple of weeks on the vlog anyway. But he's an absolutely wonderful, wonderful person, and he's so ridiculously talented. It's so stupid. We feel really happy that we chose him. After all that font there, that is the font that we're using for our banner. And see, the colours are similar, right? You see that? The yellow and the green, the blue, you know, they're our colours. So anyway, all of these colours, if you go on Pinterest and you look up Wes Anderson colour palette, we actually used a Wes Anderson colour palette in order to handpick those colours. I hope you enjoyed that little explanation of our invitation. Pretty cute. Makes me so happy. Can't believe I've been married for nearly 8 months. In here I've got a couple of cloves of garlic, as finely chopped as I can do it. It's not Blake fine, but you know, we do what we can. I have about a teaspoon of salt, I think. I'm not sure how much oregano. I do things, I just eyeball. I've got some fresh mint, nicely chopped. Each one has, because I've got 2 here, each one has a bay leaf that's just been crumbled and put in. They've both got the zest of 1 lemon in there as well. Black pepper, I think that's it for the moment, but what I do is I top this with lemon juice, so they'll both get the juice of 1 lemon each. They'll get some extra virgin olive oil in there as well, and some red wine. And then I just basically mix it all together. I usually do that by just putting the chicken in and mixing it around. But I really like this marinade because you can use it with lamb. It's so good with lamb, actually. You can use it with chicken. I marinate tinned chickpeas, and it's just such a good marinade because you can marinate it overnight if you want, but you can also just like make this up, put the chicken in there, prep your veggies and stuff, and then when you're ready, well, you know, whatever protein it is, when you're ready, just cook it. And what I always make sure I do with this is I make sure I cook the marinade right at the end as well. Just pour it over the top and make sure it gets all nice and cooked and it gets a bit caramelly and it's delicious because of all the garlic in there. It's really easy, cheap to do, and it's so full of flavour. All 3 salads have been made. Blake put all the chicken that I marinated last night onto skewers this morning, and it took a lot less time than I expected it would, which was awesome. The sumac onions are made, the hummus is made, the tahini dressing is made, the cashew cheese is made. We've cleaned down all of the plates and platters that we're going to bring with us. We've got plates left over from our wedding, and knives and forks and napkins, so we don't have to buy any of that. We've found our croquet set, so that's coming with us as well. Yeah, we're very organised, and I feel really confused by that because I'm not an organised person at all.
I'm only one step.
Oh, you're sitting right. Okay, fine. Oh, it's alright, I'm not comfortable, but that's fine. Ow! Oh! Ow! His like heel
It's okay.
or whatever, like right in my ass crack.
It's okay.
Come here, Ziggy. Come on. Ziggy, it's okay.
It's okay.
Come here, come on. Figgy. Hey, come on, up here. Hey, Baba. Hi. Hi, sweetie. Hello.
Only
So it's about, I don't know, 11:30, something like that. I have been awake since about 3:30 this morning. I couldn't sleep. I think it's something to do with me being sick. I'm not sure, but I couldn't sleep. So I eventually got up at probably about 5:30. Had a cup of tea, wrote down my thoughts, just wrote some lists down, and made some breakfast for Blake and myself, let him sleep. And yeah, now I've been tired all morning, but I've been washing my baby clothes after the shower. So we got a few little baby clothes from the shower, and I just washed everything because this is something that I didn't realize, but if you buy anything brand new, it actually has formaldehyde in it because it keeps the clothes looking fresher on the shelf, which is gross. So obviously I wanted to wash that out. And I have a whole bunch of op shop clothes. That's the majority of what I have is op shop stuff, which is awesome, really. I found some awesome stuff from the op shop, so I'm really proud of myself for that. Yeah, but at the moment I'm making myself some lunch with the leftovers from yesterday, which wasn't much other than the chicken. We catered for a lot of people with the chicken, and they had something like 15 people drop out in the last couple of hours before the baby shower, so we didn't actually bring all the chicken with us. We kept it at home, and we ended up having literally just enough food for everyone. Everyone managed to get to eat enough. We had enough veggie patties for all of the vegans and vegetarians and pescatarians and all of that sort of thing. And we had 3 really lovely salads, and I did not get much footage of yesterday. I was pretty tired, and also just very preoccupied, as you can probably imagine. But yeah, the food was really good. I was really happy with what we put together. So I'm just heating up or cooking some chicken skewers with, and I've got the salad in the bowl for myself. And I think I'm going to have some cashew cheese with it because why the heck not? Just so good. Seriously, if Blake didn't marry me, I would marry me. I freaking love my own cooking, it's so good. We just got back from Tale and Andrew's baby shower, which was really nice. All of their family and friends were there, and a few of our friends. We didn't stay for too long because just kind of wanted to get there and drop off the present and like say hello to everybody. We had Ziggy in the car because he is freaking out again, but he was freaking out for like 3 hours before we left because of the thunderstorms. And we didn't want to bring him in because he'd freak out some more, and we just could not be bothered dealing with it. So but yeah, we probably stayed for about an hour and a half, I think, maybe a little bit less. But yeah, it was really nice to see all of those guys, because I mean, I don't get to see that group of people very often, so that was really lovely. And yeah, Tale, like I said, she's due a week after I am, so it's really nice to have somebody in my life who's pregnant at the same time. And she's, you know, she does yoga. She's a vegetarian as well, but she does yoga and she's doing hypnobirthing as well. So, you know, like I just know that somebody that I am pregnant at the same time as is kind of like-minded in their approach with things. So yeah, I think it's going to be really nice for us to have babies at the same time. We could even have our baby on the same day. How incredible would that be? But also I just felt like, especially with the thunderstorms, I really wanted to make potato gnocchi. So I'm making gluten-free potato gnocchi. I will try to document it as best as I can. But the way that I do it is I cook the potatoes first, obviously, because that's what you gotta do. But I actually like to do it so that you you simmer the gnocchi and then you pan fry it so that it's got that nice like golden crispiness to it. And I've just got some bolognese from the other day in the freezer, so I'll just defrost that. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna have. Alright, so it's topped with bio cheese, which is a vegan cheese. And it's only a small serving. I've given Blake heaps more than me because I'm not super hungry, but yes, it's gonna be delicious. I just wanted to show you something cute because when it comes to baby shower stuff, like you got to see the cute stuff. So my friend Zoe, she's also pregnant. She's due in March, and her mum's friend loves making stuff. So she actually got her to make her a couple of dresses, Christmas dresses, I think, as well, just like pregnancy dresses in general. But while she was there, she got her to make some baby stuff for us. And so look at the tiny little shorts. They're so cute. Look at the bum on them. Oh, so cute. And then wait for it, because it actually gets cuter. I know you can't believe it, but it does. Look at the little hat. Oh my god. It's so cute. It's got little ties, so it like ties at the back, and it's adorable, and it flips out, so it's double-sided. So then it's like that on the inside, so you can wear it that color too. God. It's just so cute. I just can't even. I love handmade stuff so much, and we've gotten quite a bit of it from friends and stuff. My mum gave me a jumper that was mine that she knitted for me when I was a baby, so we have that. And then yeah, it's just got so much nice stuff. My friend Jo, she has a baby, and she got us it's basically called a change mat clutch. And so basically you can put a couple of nappies, some wipes, and a change of clothes in the clutch, and when you unfold it, it's a change mat at the same time. So you don't need like a whole baby bag, change nappy bag situation. You just need that, and you can just chuck that in your handbag. And I'm so obsessed with it. And her friend made that, so she just purchased it from her friend, which is just so freaking lovely. Like, oh, I just feel really, really special and really like spoiled, and I don't know, like they're such little things, but they mean so much to me. So it's just really nice. I've been struggling a bit with stress. So having a cold, being 34 weeks pregnant, and being stressed is not a good combination. Just to give you an idea of like where my hormones are at the moment. My friend Tori sent me a very lovely message asking about how my weekend went, with a picture of her adorable baby, and I burst into tears so loudly for about 10 minutes that Blake came in from downstairs to make sure that I was okay, because at that point it was a build-up of several things. It wasn't just the message, and it's not like I'm only crying because the baby's so cute. Don't get me wrong, seriously, it's such a freaking cute baby. Yeah, but anyway, like, I've just had so many stressful things happening, and I'm worried about Blake, and there's just so much going on that's making us both quite stressed. So having somebody check in with concern about me, I think that's what did it. And I was just like, Blake's like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? And I'm like, look at this. And I just showed him the picture that my friend sent of her baby. And he's like, is it a sad message, Miranda? I'm like, no, it's not. Then why are you crying? I don't know. I just can't stop. And so, yeah, I just cried a lot, and it was hilarious. But then, like, the amount of tissues that I have to go through when I cry is huge because my cold, and then it makes me cough, and it's just like this, yeah, constant thing. But anyway, at the moment I am folding all of the washing that I washed yesterday. I'm just going to go through, I've got two drawers that have junk in them, and so I'm going to basically go through them and hopefully at least consolidate them down to one, if not half of a drawer. and just reorganize, because what I'm going to do, because we're going to share a room with the baby, I want at least 2 of these drawers for baby stuff. So one will be like clothes, and one will be nappies and nappy changing supplies. Another thing that I did get, actually, these bamboo nappies, which are basically going to be spew rags, I reckon. Spew rags and cleaning stuff. They're going to be really good, but because they're bamboo, they're like so soft. That's from Ash and Amber, my lovely friends. So yeah, we've been really spoiled this weekend. We got some really, really generous and lovely gifts. I've realised I need to go to the post office to deposit some money so that I can buy some of our nappies today, because we're with ING, so that's how we deposit money. And we did get a little bit of cash for that, so yeah. Again, I'll at least have half of the nappies by the end of the week, I reckon, which is pretty exciting. And the brand that I'm going for is My Little Gum Nut, and they're based in Townsville. And I'm really excited about that because they also brought out a new wet bag, which has got little gum leaves and gum nuts and stuff. So that's the wet bag that I'm going to get, because the pack that I'm going to get has a wet bag included. Anyway, I'm really excited. So, yeah. Baby stuff. It's fun. It's good. It's really nice. There are definitely upsides to all of the hormones. The nesting is fun. I actually quite like the nesting. So this whole nesting thing is hilarious. It feels very strange, but I'm offloading all of this stuff that I've been holding on to for years. I'm donating some magazines, Frankie magazine, that I have been collecting since 2005. It was my favourite magazine for a really long time, and I've realised just the last year or so I kind of got over it, probably longer. So I've stopped buying it this year, and I used to like religiously get every single copy, which comes out every 2 months, and I just don't anymore. So I'm donating that to a high school because they're such beautiful magazines and they're way too pretty to just go straight in the bin. And the other thing is a whole bunch of nail polish, because I don't do my nails. Every now and then I think about it, but then I remember that I'm really crap at doing my nails. So I'm offloading that to a friend. Her kids are going to use it, which is really cool because it's really colourful, and I'm sure they're going to get a lot of good out of that. The other awesome thing that has come out of my nesting is that I've actually found something that I have been worried about for the last couple of years that I had lost. And it's something that my mum made for me when I was a baby, and that is my Christmas stocking. So I actually had a nightmare about it last week, or at least it was either a nightmare or an insomnia stress about it last week, that I didn't have it, and I was like, oh, I've just got to move on and get over it. But I found it, so I've got it hanging up because it's like literally the only Christmas decoration that we have in our house. But yeah, so I've done that. I've hung it up, and I cried a little bit when I found it because hormones are great fun. But yeah, I'm really liking this, and I've already got just sorted things properly and put things in better places, and that I'm going to use. I've chucked out a bit of stuff and recycled a bunch of stuff, and repurposed stuff for other people to use, and I'm feeling really good about it all, so I'm really happy. Baby's clothes are all packed. This is all we've got at the moment. That's newborn size, 0 to 3 months, and that's all the rest of it. So between 3 and 12 months, I think. A couple of singlets, and then I've got socks and hats in here. Really cute. Love it. So not much, but I'm sure we'll get more. We haven't seen any of Blake's family yet, so God knows they're probably going to get more. It's bloody hot today. I'm wearing, actually, let's just have a look. I am wearing a dress that I op-shopped the other day, another Metallicus gem for $4. Thank you very much. From yesterday's thrift in Annalee, which is their discount outlet store or something. So they do lots of like fill a bag for $4. Anyway, it's really hot today, like I just said. I had a little cuppa, well, I had a juice with Marion. She's a naturopath, a friend of mine, colleague of mine. She's amazing. We were supposed to catch up last week, but I was sick, so we didn't. So today was a bit of a make-up for that, which was really nice. It was just us, Sarah. We chatted for ages. Marion took me to Plenty, which is a gorgeous little cafe in West End, and she was like, she's like, the crumpets with the honeycomb butter sound alright. I'm like, oh my god, Marion, you really need to get that. I was just about to suggest to you how delicious it is, because I have had it before years ago when I could eat gluten. I ate this amazing crumpets with honeycomb butter. So what they do is they actually get honeycomb and they put it into the butter, and then they put that on top of crumpets that they make themselves from scratch. So it's pretty delicious. So that's what she had, and I just had an orange and almond cake and an orange juice with ginger, but I couldn't really taste the ginger, which is a bit of a bummer. So I am in the middle of trying to order cloth nappies. I'm just waiting for the cloth nappy people to get back to me. They said they'd get back to me within 24 hours. I really hope that they get back to me earlier than that, because I would like to order them today. Because I was sick last week, I had to cancel a lot of clients, so I'm seeing a couple today. I'm just doing a little bit of prep for them so that I can make sure that I'm all ready for them. And yeah, that won't be till this afternoon. And thank God they're only Skype clients, because I don't think I'm contagious anymore, but I'm pretty gross, basically. For those who are keeping track, I am 34 weeks and 2 days pregnant today, which means that I have less than 6 weeks till my apparent due date, which is crazy. Oh my god. Oh, what's that? It's alright, take your time. Sit. Drop. Drop. Missed. Yes! So I've just had my chiropractic appointment for the day, or for the fortnight, and yeah, it actually went really well. My back's holding up a lot better than usual, considering like I've been sick for a week and a half. like my back is fine, so I'm really stoked with that. And yeah, it was really good just to check in. There was a couple of areas that he pushed on that just like I didn't even know were very sore, so that was really good as well. Now I've got to go home because the guy is coming. I mean, I think he'll be here there at 10:30, so it should be only about 10 o'clock now. He's coming to do the panel beating on the Hijet. So I got to be home for that, and I've got to order supplements for myself and for Blake, and I've got to yeah, just sort out a couple of things for Blake's business before then driving somewhere. I think it's like a 40-minute drive or something. Might take Ziggy with me to get some aircon on the poor guy, but yeah, to drop something off, or I honestly don't know, but yeah, that's what we're up to. It's bloody hot. Apparently my right leg is more swollen than my left today. Yeah, still stuffy. It's driving me crazy. That's 2 whole vlogs of you guys hearing about how sick I am. Isn't that fun for you? Sorry. Alright, so we're home. I just was on my very short drive home. Seriously, it's like a 2-minute drive. Very loud plane going overhead. And I was just thinking about how today I feel a lot more like myself than I've felt in a week, because like even though I'm still sniffly and stuff, I just feel a little bit better, so that's really good. Do you like this? That's our passion fruit vine. Blake's parents gave us that. They just always have heaps of plants, so every time we go there we end up coming home with a plant. Actually, I'll show you something that's really cool. We actually made this for our wedding and didn't end up using it, but it's very cool. It's a wall covered in elk horns or whatever they're called. So a couple of them fell off here, but Blake's got another one. Yeah. That he gets them free from jobs, and he's gonna put that one on there. But the thing with those is like you can't actually, I don't think you can legally sell them or something, because they're protected, and like you can sell them like at nurseries and stuff, but you can't legally sell them or something. So if he gets a job where he's got like a gazillion of them, we just give them away as presents for friends or something like that. Yeah, I don't think you can legally sell them on like Gumtree and stuff like that, because especially if you've got a huge amount of them, because they grow in the rainforests and stuff, so they just assume that you have stolen them. I think that's what Blake said. Something like that. Anyway, my dog, the cutest dog ever. I just had to pick something up, and the lady helped me bring it out because it was quite heavy. And we opened the boot, and he got so excited that he jumped into the boot just so that he could get pats. So he did, but then he couldn't get back into the back seat afterwards. Such a wally, but he's so sweet. He's just like, I just really needed pats. Oh, thank you for the compliments. Keep going, keep going. So cute, aren't ya? You cute? You cute? Best dog ever.